For Raymond's finale, an elaborate tower of nougatine and choux buns, caramel dipped and filled with orange-scented cream. This is the quintessential French celebration cake, Pièce, Montée, Croquembouche.
This dish is the most well-known, the most loved, the most famous, the most celebratory dish in the whole of France. It is used for every single wedding, for every single birthdays. I had it for my 2 weddings. I could have been 3, but it's only 2 so far.
The body of the cake's tower will be made from 80 choux buns.
Voilà.
Raymond is using the same choux pastry he used for the eclairs.
Très bien.
The buns go into a preheated oven for 30 minutes at 170 degrees.
So now we are going to prepare the nougatine.
Nougatine is a caramel and almond crisp that will form the base and decoration for the cake.
Très bien.
Raymond is using 480 grams of fondant and 320 grams of liquid glucose.
Look at that. And the beauty about this is it's very flexible, gives density to your sugar, and doesn't crystallize. Okay, so my blonde caramel is here. Just a bit of butter. Spatula, please.
The caramel is heated until it's a light blonde colour. Then Raymond stirs in 400 grams of toasted almonds and turns the mixture out to cool slightly.
Voilà. So, needless to say, it is very hot. You have to be very careful.
The nougatine needs to be rolled to a thickness of 3 to 4 millimetres.
That's why you need the strength here, a man's strength. That's about the only time when you need a man about properly. Because now it's too hard. The caramel is really too hard and it's difficult.
As it cools, it starts to stiffen, so Raymond places it back in the oven to soften. When it is the right thickness, Raymond shapes the nougatine into a lightly oiled pie dish.
It's hot, so you can work it out. Très bien. So now, this is going to be the socle, the base of the pièce montée.
Raymond also uses the nougatine to make decorative shapes. Crescents.
Yeah, so I'm going to cut my moon shapes.
And triangles.
So I'm going to put them to one side, and then I'm going to do my choux pastry. Okay? S'il vous plaît, couche, Adam could have the choux buns, the cream to fill it up and all. Thank you. Très bien. So we're going to fill them up. You're going to give me a hand, okay? Oui.
For the filling, Raymond makes an orange-flavoured pastry cream.
Orange. We're going to put a little bit of Grand Marnier. We are big slug. Push, please do the holes, everyone.
With 80 buns to fill, he enlists a little help.
So small, the small ones this way.
To create a sweet and shiny finish, Raymond dips the choux buns in caramel heated to 185 degrees.
So very little, so you don't have too much caramel. So you've got a lovely, nice little shiny crust, okay, which is very beautiful, very appetizing, and of course delicious texture.
For an added detail, he dips some of the buns in nibbed sugar.
It's a labor of love, actually, that's what it is. But if you have the pleasure to do it for your party, for your own friends or loved one, I think it makes it special. Okay? Très bien.
With all the elements ready, Raymond can begin the real work, building the tower. To cement the choux buns together, he's using caramel.
And my geometry is so bad, okay? I like what is asymmetric. I hate symmetry. So I'm ill at ease a bit at the moment. But it's a very small one, actually. Really, if you see some pièces montées in France, they are about 2 meters tall. It's amazing. We have our first part of the pièce montée. Well, there's a few sticking out, but it's all right.
With the tower built, decoration begins.
And we're going to do our moon shape here. Okay, Things that you want to see, is that, voila.
S-shaped choux pastry provides a support for the last tier.
Très bien, voilà. The two, of course, are not going to fit. That's usually what's happening. It's okay.
Delicately placed sugar almonds give a traditional detail.
You can do beautiful sugar roses as well. You can do all sorts of different, you can threaded sugar all over. Très bien.
Finally, some gravity-defying royal icing ribbons.
Voilà. I know sometimes you can spend a great deal of time cooking, but I think it's a lovely thing to do. I think when you've created something very beautiful and you give it to a friend, I think, what more can you give, okay? Well, you can give much more, but it's certainly something which is special. Actually, that cake, okay, I wanted to do it for Adam and Elisa, because Adam has just got married about a few months ago, and that cake is for you, Adam. Okay, so it's for you. Okay.
Cheers.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Really congratulations. I'm so happy to have done it for you. And you're going to take it back home afterward, okay?
And we're going to get that home.
Oh, somehow, we'll find a way. We'll find a way, okay?
Thank you very much.
And congratulations.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you.
Come on, give me a big hug, Englishman.